So I played on some app, and I was down to, I think first queue, around second, third queue on the both apps. There's two apps, so I was that's where I was.
Yeah.
So not very. I needed to learn openings in order to get to the other level, but I never had time to do that. Okay, so I'm gonna enter this game. So this game is so Ermanno is the red, and Fabian is.
Oh, Fabian.
Fabian is playing. Yeah, he's the favorite for the.
He's German champion in shogi.
Oh, in shogi too. Yeah.
And I think he's 2-3 or 2-4 in chess.
Oh yeah, in chess too. He's pretty good. Okay. Just gonna play the first few moves here. So Fabian is black. Okay. So yeah, I'm here with. So your name is? Okay.
Your name
nice to meet Olivier. Yes. So nice to meet you. So you're the Shogi Association.
I'm better in shogi than in jangi, but still not very strong.
Okay. And jangi, did you play a little bit jangi or
I
no?
played a couple of games, but it's so mindfucking if you come from Jiangxi.
Yeah, I actually started with the jangi, as I live in Korea, so that's when I learned jangi. And then after that, when I came back to Canada, nobody was playing jangi, so I started to play chanchi, because chanchi was a little bit more popular in Canada with lots of Chinese people. But yeah, I prefer jangi. Well, I'm much stronger at jangi.
Fabian also says that he prefers jangi over Jiangxi. He thinks it's more strategic.
Yeah, it's easier to have a plan, or to have, because I don't like that in chanchi, like you have some you have some openings where it's very hard, because I'm a very tactical player, and in some of the, like if you play like the pound opening, and it's very calm, like nothing is gonna happen really. Like in this type, it's only like strategic and long positional games. So, and it's easy, and it's not as in jangi. Whatever like your opponent decides as an opening, you have ways to like create tactical game if that's what you want to do, no matter what.
I think it's more tactical than Jiangxi.
Yeah, well, not necessarily, but you have less way of if what you want is a tactical game, you can get it in jangi. As in chanchi, I have the feeling that if your opponent doesn't want a tactical game, it's very hard to bring him into a tactical game. Like he can. There are some openings where you can really shut it down, like if that's what you want. Yeah. And in shogi, I don't know. So I really like shogi, but yeah, it's hard. It's hard. You don't really know the openings, and
shogi starts very slow, but gets a mating race in the end.
Yeah. Yeah, but I should play a little bit more.
Can you
more
tell me
shogi
what's
because
going
I
on
like.
here?
Yeah, so okay, so black plays here. So now that's the beginning. So here, so black needs a target. Okay, so here this pawn is fairly weak. He's gonna bring his rook here as well. Can bring his rook in the middle. I would prefer black position if his cannon were inverse even more. So like if you would have left that cannon here and you would have the other cannon here, then it would create another attack on that pawn, and that one would be almost lost already.
Yeah.
But still, I really like black games. He has a clear plan to attack, and that's I think that's Fabian style of play. Djangi is really methodical. Try to like take a little advantage. Now he already saw. He's already seeing the weakness of this pawn. He's attacking it. Probably he's gonna bring his rook. Yeah, he already did. So he brought his rook here in the middle, like already threatening to grab this pawn. Because red cannot, if he takes back, he's gonna lose the knight behind it. Here.
Isn't it protected by the cannon?
No, because the cannon cannot jump over one another.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, in Chanchi they would be protected. Yeah, but not. Cannot jump over. Cannot eat a cannon with a cannon. Can jump over a cannon with a. Yeah. So he almost asked to play rook here, and then the rook here gets very passive.
Yeah. How is the professional scene in Korea? Are there many strong players?
There are quite a few strong players, but it's not as big. The big game there is the Go.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a Go. Do you know Sokbin?
No.
He's
The
a Korean. He almost made professional in Go in Korea. Didn't quite make it, but then he was amateur world champion. He's now teaching professionals in Japan.
Okay.
So he said when he was in the military, nobody wanted to play Go with him, so he had to play Jangi. But he didn't like it too much. And the Koreans, I asked
I was saying that it would be even better if his cannon were inverted, and this is actually what he what he has. So I'm just gonna put them back. Basically, when I transcribe the first few moves, I brought the wrong cannon, but it's even So it's like this, so it's even better. So now it's really good because he can he's threatening to take the pawn as well. So it's going very well for Fabian here. Yeah, it's going to okay. Yeah, now red is trying something, but I don't think that's.
Who is red?
Red is Ermanno from Bulgaria. So now he moved his cannon on the side. So now black, best course of action is to do something like this. He should bring the elephant there, then his rook, and then he's gonna move the pawn, and he's gonna have a lot of pressure on that pawn. Will become very weak because the elephant will attack him, the rook, and then you're gonna bring the knight in play as well. So you're gonna have all these pieces attack. He already has a weakness on this side, and now he's gonna have a weakness on the other side. It's almost over already. This game against, and I know that Fabian is really just gonna take his time, very methodical. Now it's gonna be very hard for Ermanno to do something. Yeah, here like this is very like if he goes fast and he just moves the rook, that's not too, but yeah, that course of action is really a recurring theme where when red does that, like go back attacking you with the cannon, you first move the elephant up, so that you have a square for your rook, and then attacking the pawn on the c-file. So let's see if he sees it. No, he moved his own cannon here, which I don't really like. Yeah. It's not too bad, but it's not that. Yeah, he had the chance to do something else. Now, red protects his.
No, he protects the knight.
The knight, yeah. And this is okay. Like taking the 2 pound is okay, but you can do it whenever you want. Like first, that's the first thing, because it's not. You're not in a hurry to. It's always going to be there, so you don't need to do it now. And you take away. If you do it, you take away the pressure. So like you prefer to like keep the pressure and keep the position like this. And also, if you even if you do it, you're still down on points, because the red starts with a 1.5 advantage. So that's 2-4, and against the elephant, which is 3. So even if you do that, you're still losing on point with Cho. So you should wait for something bigger.
Do most games that get decided by points?
Not that many.
So it's usually
checkmate. Yeah.
Some points.
Yeah. Some games decide by. Sometimes it's because of big jack. So big jack is when the 2 kings face one another. If it stays like this, then they go to scoring. So that's one of the way. Either that or like towards the very late of the game when there's not enough material to some endings. You cannot really do anything, so that in that case, you would go to scoring as well.
If you're points ahead, is it one of your goals to oppose the kings and end the game that way?
Yeah, you could do it, but it's difficult to, because usually you have guard, like because the guard's in front or even a pound, like it's
you cannot force it.
It's hard to force it. So what does okay, this has been played as well. Yeah.
Are there standard positions in the castle that how you put your advisors?
Yeah, well there is.
I mean, in shogi it's a big thing, which sort of castle you build.
It doesn't have that much of an impact. So you have like the 3, so like the main ones are like going back and then putting your 2 pawns like this, or like on the other side, and then you have to decide which one is better between like putting this pawn in front or the other one, and it usually depends on, you keep more protection where you have less pieces. So that's one of the way. And also, when you do this one, usually you'll have a cannon in front of your king, and another one that's gonna go where you don't have a guard. So you'll have like this defense. Another one is to go on the side. So like that's what most likely what Fabian is, he pushed a side pawn like this, and he's gonna go here, and then usually you finish it by you have the two pawn, the two guards in front, and then you're gonna have a cannon here and another cannon there in front of your king. So that's another one. And then finally, the last one is on the side. So just having the king here on the side, and you have like a pound, your two guards, and you need a cannon in front. This is very much more rare, and it's only in certain positions where it's better to have it like this. When the opponent cannot really attack you on the side. Like if you control the side, then it can become good to just move your king on the side as a protection. So these, but there's, because in shogi you have so many possibilities of castles. So it's okay. So here they decided it went like this. So that's what was played regularly. Yeah, you don't have that many options in Jangi as opposed to. How many castles there exist in shogi?
I don't know.
Many. I heard that
it usually depends on the position of the rook. If you play static rook or ranging rook, that decides in a way which sort of castle you have.
I heard that most of the pros nowadays are playing the no castle. Okay.
They started to play very fast. I think that's impact of the AI.
AI, yeah.
I mean, it's you just move the king up 1 point, you move the two golds up, and then you start going for tactics.
Okay. He moved the king forward?
Yep. So it protects. I mean, this is a row of pawns, and your king is here. So you just move the king one forward. You move one gold here, the other gold here. And there are not so many places where the opponent can drop in your back area. It's amazingly strong.
So your two gold, they just move one up? No?
Diagonally, away from the king.
Okay.
So it's gold, empty, king, empty, gold.
Okay. And then your two, the silver, what did they do?
They are, I guess you use them for attack.
Okay, so you move the silver away. So now you cannot, there's no places where you, okay, I can try this one, maybe. I was looking for like something simple and that, because like personally, intuitively, I didn't think it made that much sense to waste 10 moves, 12 moves for the castle. Yeah.
Well, if your king is open, I mean.
Yeah, I know that, and that's what happened.
There will be drops coming.
Yeah, exactly. But if there is a way, as you say, that's a way that you can.
Like there's this Chinese guy, Yin Lang. He's very strong at Jiangxi, and when he plays shogi with me, he always is ahead in material, and he lets his king be mated. Because he, from Jiangxi, he tries to get my rook. I try to get his king.
Yeah.
Do you play Go as well?
Not really. I'm starting to, because my father is playing, and now he's starting to play with my son. So I'll have to play eventually. Yeah. So yeah, just to show them who's still the boss of the game in the family. probably start playing some Go, but it's really not the same because like all these type like regular chess, jangi, shogi, chanchi, it's like I can be good in any of these game very not easily but pretty. But Go is not this. I don't think it's the same part of the brain that makes you good at.
It's different ideas, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, people who like Go and don't like chess. There are people who like chess and don't like Go. But usually, I think if somebody loves chess, he must like this type of games, no matter.
Yeah. But Go is not the same. Yeah, I feel like it's a totally different mindset.
Yeah. Another game that I like very much is checkers. It's extremely simple rules, like in Go, but it's a very good game.
Yeah. A big board, not like the 8x8 checker.
Both of them.
Oh yeah, even 8x8? 8x8? I feel there's not that much.
That's what most people think,
Yeah.
but they underestimate.
Oh yeah? A game that I like is the River Sea. You know this one?
No.
Or Othello.
Othello.
There's
Versi,
different.
yes.
Versi,
Okay.
yeah.
Othello, yeah, that's a nice game.
Yeah.
In Russia and in Poland now they have professionals in 10x10 checkers and in 8x8 checkers.
Okay.
And they had an interview with one of the Polish ladies who is number 4 in the world in the 10x10, and they asked her, do you also play 8x8? And she said, no. Why? Why is too much opening theory?
Yeah.
It's like you have memorized books and books of openings. In 10x10, I think the opening is not so, no fixed lines to the end.
Yeah, in 8x8 I assume it's pretty much, the game is solved totally, right? I assume?
I mean, it's like in opening theory you can go very far in the opening theory, and if you don't know it, you lose your game in the opening. But she did not say, I don't like it because it's too easy.
Okay. I saw another game I never played, but it looks like checkers, but they don't move in diagonal, they move on the other side. I think it's Turkish checkers. Yeah.
They have 2 rows, second and third ranked are filled by 16 stones, and they move orthogonal, forward or sideways, and the king moves like the rook in chess.
I don't think that was very good, because now he cannot take here, because there's a fork. Yeah, I don't like what. So Fabian just took the pawn, and but he cannot take back with his cannon because there would be a fork. So I'm not sure what he's going to.
Could it be an oversight?
Yeah,
That
maybe.
So often in Jungi.
Because he had such a, and it's like he could just keep the pressure here. Like this one, you have another point of attack. If that was the best move, probably like just keeping the pressure, attacking another very. Weak pawn, and now he just saw it because he's starting to think after. So yeah, I assume he just missed it.
How comes you're in Frankfurt?
Just for this one, to do the commentary. I talked with UA and said,
so you came from Canada all the way?
Yeah. To do the commentary for the, because UA also want to do the World Championship here later this year.
Yeah.
So we thought it could be a some good promotion to do the broadcast the European Championship first.
Yeah.
Okay, so so that's what he should have played first. Now Red can just defend solidly. You live here in Frankfurt?
Darmstadt. It's 30 kilometers south of Frankfurt. Sebastian is also from Darmstadt, so we met at the Go playing place.
Is there a big Go community here in Germany?
Pardon?
There's a lot of players playing Go here?
Oh, sure.
Yeah?
It's a lot. I mean, in tournaments there are 100 players.
Oh, yeah?
Easily.
I don't think there is... Well, I never heard of even tournaments in Canada. There might be, but
Oh,
I don't
there
think
are
there's-
more Go players in Darmstadt than shogi players in Germany.
okay.
And shogi is still way more popular than jungi. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Now I know one person who plays jungi. Who do you play in Canada? Are there Korean
No one.
players?
I play online. I only play online. Oh, so we played this one. Which I don't like because he's just singing the pound here. Yeah, no one plays Changi, which is why I played Chanchi at some point. But yeah, it's hard to, like, you cannot be good at all, like, it's hard to so I played shogi. I played for a while at shogi, but then I stopped. I was training for the Chanchi World Championship, so I went in the Chanchi World Championship, and after that, now I'm trying to get very good at Jangi, and then we'll see.
Will you play in the World Championship here?
In Chanchi, in the
Jangi.
Jangi, yeah, Jangi multiple times. I finished in 2018 or 19. I finished in the 8th of final, so top 16.
Oh,
And the same thing this year, same thing again.
that included Korean?
Yeah, and with the Koreans. So twice I finished in the top 16 with the Koreans. But yeah, I'm trying to, now I really have to, so that's, now I'm concentrating only on Jangi, so that maybe I try to win it. But after that,
What do you do?
I'll do
Mating
Jangi.
patterns or opening theory?
Now everything. Like, so these days I'm doing, a lot. That's one of the, so what gave me an advantage was mating, tactics, because they don't do tactics. The Korean, well, they don't, some of them might do, but not that much. Like compared to, I feel like they're
But that's in shogi, even professionals do tactics.
yeah, but they are a little bit, I wouldn't say lazy, but yeah, maybe lazy. No, but they don't. Like they rely on their feel of the position and so they don't do. So even the strong players, well, some of them are good, but like many of the strong players are not that good tactically. So I feel that's what gave me an advantage, even playing like strong professional players or players that have been playing for a long time. The other thing is the openings. So you have by switching the elephant and the knight, you have much more possibilities, and you also have the possibilities of playing some openings that are considered suboptimal, which means that it's not played that much by the pros. So I play all my opening repertory are lines that are considered suboptimal, but they're not that suboptimal. Like they
are familiar to you, not to your opponent.
Exactly. Much less, because if I play the main lines, well, I'm gonna play someone that has like a 10,000 game experience over me. Like, but if I play some of the other lines, then I have much better chance. So that's what I build my opening repertory where it's made up of lines that are much less usual. Okay, so
is it the most popular opening to exchange knight and elephant on this side?
Yes, one knight and one. So almost everyone. So I never played this. Well, I played it a little bit to learn, but it's not something that I use. Like, so I will play the. Okay, so this is here. And then you play this one. Okay. Yeah, so I play against. So again, when I'm red, you choose first. So I play the two horse on the both sides. The like the Chen-Chi position. So that's the most solid. That's what I play with red. And then with black pieces or blue or whatever, I play if my opponent plays the two horse on the side, I can either play this. I also play the two horse on the side, but then this is known to be very still, very dryish position. But I played very aggressively, where I put an elephant in the middle, and I will sacrifice maybe an elephant against a pawn or something to create some kind of imbalance. And this is known like as a beginner move to like do that, but that's the thing. Like nobody at a high level plays it. So if you play many games with it, you know what other pattern. Like you can create a game where you have some kind of advantage against the strong player. So I play this one, and also or I put the two horse in the middle, which is a very, very aggressive opening, and not many pros play it. So, and this one, and against, if most of the players, they will switch one of the two, the one elephant and one horse, and against that I will just play the system where I put my two horse on each side.
You don't asymmetric.
No, because that's the main. That's the main line. That's the main line, like this.
So what's going on now?
Yeah, it's pretty much all. Black is taking over the game. This he could have taken a rook here also. We'll check. Yeah, now he can go check and win the rook. Yeah, it's pretty much over at this point. The main line is both player will switch one elephant and one horse on the same side.
Yeah.
Because if they do on the other side, then it's not good for black because straight away they trade one of the elephant. So if they if you have an elephant here, and the other one moves opposite, he has an elephant here. Well, when they're gonna go out, elephant will be there, elephant will be there, and they're gonna trade one of them right away. So it's not good for black, who starts with a 1.5 disadvantage to trade a piece straight at the beginning. So they don't. So what they do, like, the mirror is what most of them play. Okay, now he found the win the rook, and now it's going to be over pretty soon. So Fabian wins again. It's not finished, but it's. I think he's gonna win the tournament. Like, his only obstacle pretty much now is the Jeremy. But Jeremy, I was surprised he lost the game. So.
Do people in the street play in Korea?
Yeah, there's a few parks that, many people. I think I've seen more Jangi than Go in the street.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a few parks with people playing Jangi, much more than.
My son was at the German embassy in Thailand, and he said, if you want to play Makruk, you need to go to the place where the taxi drivers are.
I don't like Makruk. Well, for a tactical player, it's not the game to be playing. It's
It's, I think, the closest to the old Arabic chess.
Yeah, but there's a reason why they improved the pawn down. I mean, it's as it's great that they invented it, but there was some flaws with the game. So
no, I mean, after they made the queen move like a queen, I think within 30 years the old game died out in Europe.
Yeah,
in one generation.
Yeah, because it was like, why would you? He's not letting any, he doesn't even want to leave a pawn here. Not leaving any counterplay.
Is he now going for a mate, or?
Right now it's hard because like he has two cannon. It's hard to mate in that position. It's just gonna go against weakness. It's always attacking the weakness in Jangi. So now he's gonna go here, I would assume, with the rook, get another pawn, and then create some kind of breach, or just like pushing the pawn, attacking the knight, and then like methodically trying to gain some advantage and like, but he cannot. There's not enough weakness, even if he has a big material advantage. I don't feel that there's enough weakness to go for a checkmate right away.
We can hear you over the phone.
Really?
Something changed, yeah.
Okay, I'll go.
So it would know if we hear what you are commenting.
Wie viele Leute haben wir denn dazugucken?
Wo sieht man das?
Ganz oben rechts. Hier irgendwo.
2 viewers.
So, wir hatten schon 3. Mal gucken. Von wem hast du denn erfahren? Ach so, von Sebastian.
Von Sebastian.
Okay. Bist du Darmstädter?
Ja.
Ah, du bist einer der Darmstädter.
Ja, genau. Also wir sehen uns jeden Dienstag eigentlich.
Ah, ist ja super. Weil ich glaube, da kommen wir dann auch mal hin.
Oh, cool. Ja.
Ja, das hier war ja bei Brain TV eventuell kommen wollte, schon jetzt. Und da war natürlich Frankfurt viel besser.
Ja. Es ist auch, also in Darmstadt, wenn die jetzt Turnier spielen, ist es schwer,
Was zu kriegen,
bezahlbare
ja.
Locations zu kriegen.
Ja. Ich meine, dieser Raum, der ist dann, wenn man ihn alleine nimmt, ist der auch billig. Also, kann man sich nicht beschweren.
I cut the game feed because I don't know why, but I couldn't remove the sound that was coming from this to the. It was basically talking over the phone that's filming the game. So I'm just gonna end this and try to fix it for next game. Anyway, this game was pretty much over with Fabian winning it. So I'll just close this one and come back for the next game round